What's up, everyone? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw, yeah! And I hope you're ready for another edition of Age of Apocalypse. This time we're covering the Blink Chronicles. Yeah, she's stranded in the Negaverse with a mysterious stranger fighting a revolution. But this stranger is more than he appears to be. As Blink rides off in one of these flying animals, attacking Blaster's men, fighting this revolution, trying to dethrone Blaster, for he wants to attack the main universe. As this stranger stands tall with his army of rebels, ready to attack, ready to take back their lands, and most of all, ready to get down with Blink. Now at this point, Blink is only having flashbacks of memory. She's getting pieces of it here and there, and the villainy is starting to take notice of her. Starting to take notice of her skills, her teleportation powers. This girl is a maverick, and her powers are being used in all the right ways as these people are taking down Blaster's men piece by piece, castle by castle. As the revolutionaries move forward, Blink, of course, a blaze of fire, kicking, thrashing, beating everyone down. She was taught by the best in how to fight and how to fight dirty. Victor Creed is no slouch, and neither is Blink. As she finds the keys and opens the prison doors, releasing the people, and she feels a kinship. She gets flashbacks of times she spent in the pens, times where she was a slave, times where she was experimented on, and her lover holds her as they plan their next conquest, their next area to take. And Blink is falling for him, but Blaster will not be denied, and he will not go down without a fight. He ends up shocking them, sending them to jail. And this is where Blaster reveals a very interesting secret about the man that she supposedly loves. As he takes a shot at her, they stand in the arena before all the people, so he can destroy them with a crowd, with fanfare. And he reveals that this man is a nihilist. Yes, the man that she's with, the man that she loves, is a nihilist. How is this? We'll find out in the second edition, actually part 4 of Blink, but second in this video set anyways. But this is where they're in prison, and Blink's just basically mortified. She's got flashes of her past, and also it's kind of revealed that the dude that she's been shagging is actually a nihilist, one of the main despots and dictators of this world. How do you become a nihilist? How do you become this human? Well, when his powers were stripped from him, he reverted back to a lesser version of himself. You see, a nihilist started out as an insect and then kind of grew into different forms, and evidently this was one of his forms before he became the all-evil Annihilus. And he's basically trying to explain everything to Blink, that he doesn't want to become that man again. He's happy where he is, but Blaster's hearing none of it. Blaster rules this kingdom now, and he wants to make sure that he holds on to that throne by beating Blink down mentally, spiritually, and also destroying this man who would become a nihilist. He has to destroy him, for if he becomes a nihilist again, a nihilist will take over everything and rule the Negaverse again. And Blaster's having no part of that, as he stands proud, happy, and also degrading Blink, telling her she does not belong here, she does not know the ways of the Negaverse. And for wherever she's come from, he's going to send her to her final reward. Of course, he offers a hand, but it's not really a hand up. It's more the typical villain spiel: join me and blah blah blah, and if not, you will be destroyed. But in a moment of arrogance, and villains seem to do this a lot, is that he literally picks up her pouch of bone or crystal, whatever it is she uses to teleport, and he throws it right in front of her. I mean, the arrogance of this guy who would be king. And this is why idiots like this don't rule for long. And of course, they got a big cannon ready. They're going to fire it into the dimensional gap, you know, kind of give Holocaust a little sweet something on the other end. And this guy's turning back into a nihilist. He's mutating back to the creature that he was, and he's tied to the front as an example to all that will defy Blaster. As the guards are having a good time laughing, thinking there's nothing that she can do. She's just a girl. She's captured. She's broken. What can she do? She has no fight left in her. But they don't know Blink. And she pulls a piece of debris from her body, using it as a distraction, and just KOs the guards. And Blink just beats the ever-loving crap out of these guys. That's how she does. She's a great fighter, a superior fighter. Like I said before, she's learned from the best. And as she grabs her weapon, she remembers everything. Magneto, Sabretooth, Holocaust, the mission, her family, her time in the slave pens, the times where Dark Beast Hank McCoy experimented on her, mutating her powers even further. And she remembers it all, but there's something she must do first. As she blinks, and a nihilist sees her, telling her to leave. He's changing. And of course, Blaster halts his guards. He wants to see the show. He wants to see what happens between them. As a nihilist, this creature is fighting his nature, telling her to step back, to leave him. If she ever loved him at all, leave him before he becomes the monster that she will hate and despise, and remember the man that she loved. But Blink believes in second chances, and she holds the opportunity in her hand. And she wants to give the man she loves, not the creature he's becoming, a chance for survival, a chance to live. As she gives him one final kiss, she uses her teleportation powers to teleport him away, as well as the cannon, somewhere else in the negative zone, somewhere different, where he will become an nihilist again. He will become the creature, and he will destroy Blaster, for a nihilist has become whole, but still his heart aches as he says Clarice, Blink's name, missing her. The last bit of his humanity is gone. As the X-Men plan their next move, talking about Blink, talking about their next mission, what exactly they're going to do, a portal opens up and Blink appears out of nowhere. As the nature of her powers, she's able to come back from the negative zone, and she crashes on through as Creed talks to her, her father figure, as he holds her tight, telling her to relax. She's back home. She's with her family, the X-Men. And she's never been so relieved. And Creed talks to her about fate. It was fate that brought them together. It was fate that brought her with the X-Men. And one day her fate might take her down another road. A road that he may not be able to follow. But it'll be her path, her fate. And these are bonus pages that weren't in the original. She teleports again into another world, a strange world that's drowning, that's full of water, confused and wondering where she is. Blink has teleported past the negative zone into another realm as she falls on the beach. Or is it a desert? She's done so much teleporting she has no idea where she is. As she lands in the sand, wondering what happened, trying to get her bearings, she sees a female version of Nightcrawler. And this story is continued in the Exiles, but Blink's quest is not over yet in the Age of Apocalypse. And what will happen to Blink before she joins the Exiles? Well, that's another story, isn't it? And I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.